Back, everyone. Well, in an effort to help get criminals off the streets, Macon Regional Crime Stoppers joins us each month to fill us in on who police are looking for. Sergeant Robert Martin is here to talk about that and how you can earn some extra cash in your pockets. Good morning, Sergeant. Thanks for coming in again.
Hey, good morning to you. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. Let's go over the list. We've got 3 people. Let's start with the first one.
First, we have Benjamin Thomas, 21 years old, wanted by the Houston County Sheriff's Office for aggravated assault. Next, we have Angela Sanders, 34 years old, wanted by the Bibb County Sheriff's Office for Superior Court bench warrant. And last, we have Cheryl Adams, 26 years old, and they're wanted by the Macon Police Department for terroristic threats.
Let's start over at the beginning. I guess can we talk a little bit about Benjamin? He's wanted for aggravated assault. What is he wanted for with that?
Really not sure about what act he actually committed to get the ag assault. Of course, when you use a weapon offensively against somebody that's likely to cause death or great bodily harm. Mm-hmm. So this is pretty much a dangerous person that we'd like to get off the road. That's why we're featuring them. And this is out of Houston County. So a lot of people think that we just operate within Macon. That we don't. We operate in eight different counties. Okay. So we have 8 counties total. So that's why we call ourselves Macon Regional Crime Stoppers. Okay. Alrighty. And then the other ones too as well. I'm assuming we don't have specifics necessarily, because I'm looking at this going, all right, what does Superior Court bench warrant mean? Well, that means they were given some kind of guidelines to go by the Superior Court, and they failed to do so. So whether they didn't show up for a court date for whatever the charge was, and then because they didn't show up or go by those guidelines, the judge issued a warrant for their arrest. So, and we don't get the specifics about the case, we just get the warrants. So it's not really too much to tell there. Yeah. I wish we did. Every time I go on one of these shows, people ask and say, hey, what's the story behind this? Maybe I ought to start pulling the reports and seeing. So I'll be prepared when you guys ask. Sorry, we kind of threw a curveball at you. Well, let's talk about Crime Stoppers then. How people can help you guys out by calling in, giving tips, and then the reward that comes from that. That's it. If you recognize the people I just mentioned, or if you know of anybody that has a warrant for their arrest, or you have information about any crime that's going on, you can call our program, remain anonymous, and receive reward money for doing so. Our number is 742-2330 or 1-877-68-CRIME. Both of those numbers go to the same phone. You'll give your information, not your personal information, just the information about the crime. We'll give you a tip number to identify you, and we'll ask you to call back in a couple of days to see if your information led to an arrest. If it did, we will tell you how, when, and where to pick up the reward money. Okay. And when people call in, I guess, you remain anonymous. What are the guidelines for how much money you get? Because I think that's a question people want to know. Okay, am I going to get $500? Am I going to get $10,000? What's the basis for that? We have a little guideline that we go by, and it's dependent upon the arrest. So at the arrest, we'll go by several contributing factors to the reward. Murder is automatically $1,000, so there's no question about that, and that's the most we'll pay. Okay. So we won't pay any more for this murder or for that murder. So murder is automatically $1,000. If it's aggravated assault, there's a lot of contributing factors, like I mentioned before. Upon the arrest, we'll go through there and look. So if this person was found with a weapon on their person at the time of the arrest, you get more money. Maybe there's somebody else that's with them that was wanted when they're arrested, and they're arrested too, and you get more money. So we generally don't pay any less than $140, $150, and it goes all the way up to $1,000. Okay. All right. Very quickly then, 2 numbers again so people know it to call. 742-2330 and 1-877-68-CRIME. All righty. Thank you, Sergeant. As always, we appreciate you coming on.